The Heat was good. Let's get it cracking. Like I might stay on the Heat.
First NBA game.
I kind of want to go to Cavs, but I might stay on the Heat.
To be honest.
Most likely, I'm taking the white dude's position
I know
soon.
this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there, do what I was born to do.
Ooh, and I get to keep number 15. I got to be number 10 draft pick because I guess I won the championship. Yo, shorty, what you looking at? You looking real good. You got a fat booty and it's fat. Hey, I don't know what. I ain't know. But what's good, people? What's good?
And we've been waiting for this day for
Let's
a
get
long
this
time.
thing cracking
It's
right.
opening day.
I know I ain't starting,
Thanks everyone for joining us.
but I will
right
get
now,
in.
folks, and the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch the first official NBA
Let's see what I
appearance
can do to
from Freak.
Kimber Walker.
Yeah, and whether he has friends and family in the crowd tonight or watching at home, I know a lot of people are proud of this young man. He's worked so hard to achieve this goal.
Yeah, and the future's bright for him, Greg. Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
It's an old ass team, man. They got Stoudemire out there. Stoudemire retired,
Here
ain't
in college really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
That's him. That's him.
Like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him.
Yeah.
At every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Zeller in the center position. And he gets it to go.
And one thing about Jeremy Lin, he sets the pace. A smart guy, good instincts. He simply knows when to slow it down and when to turn it up.
Dishes it to Richardson. Stoudemire outside. And counting.
Stoudemire with the and one.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Amari Stoudemire, with the change of scenery last season, was bought out by the Knicks, signed with the Mavs midway through the season.
That was the best thing to happen to Stoudemire, in my opinion, Kevin. He got to play playoff basketball again, and we know that wasn't going to happen in New York.
Yo, that nigga waited so long to pass me the ball.
It looks like they call an over the back.
That shit crazy.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Johnson kicks to Freak.
Go, Johnson. What the fuck is you
Back to
doing?
Johnson. On the wing, Johnson.
Y'all niggas don't want the ball, do you?
Freak passes to Johnson.
The
Johnson
Celtics,
left side.
my favorite NBA.
Fires the three. And that one's good.
There we go, baby. Well, yeah, the Celtics, my favorite basketball.
First quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Heat leading by a point. And we'll get things started in the second quarter.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective from most rookies, do you?
You really don't, Kevin. I mean, I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though, is will that translate to consistent production on the court.
Miami going with a whole new group out there. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Hansbrough comes in for Williams. Kidd-Gilchrist, he's checked in for Courtney Lee. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jeremy Lin. on the court for the Hornets. And that's
I had to get
the
two.
first basket right there, folks, of what is hopefully a very long and,
I had to get something.
very prosperous career from Freak.
You know, you gotta be happy for him. I mean, that's a great way to open up his NBA scoring account.
Well, everybody is happy to see him put the first points of his career on the board. Coaches, fans, teammates, everybody.
Miami's on 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. After making it to the playoffs in 2014, the Hornets couldn't repeat the feat in 2015. A slow start probably, Greg, more than anything else did him in.
Really disappointing season coming in with such high expectations, and 33 and 49 just not good enough to get
That's
into
him
the
all
playoffs
day.
in any season.
Oh, they cheated my man
Charlotte
like
in the
that.
lead. 1:29 left in the second quarter. Batum dishes to Zeller. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
You know, for the Hornets, they've not made consecutive playoff appearances since the team moved to New Orleans back in 2002. They just haven't been able to stay consistent enough to make it to the playoffs back-to-back years.
Stoudemire kicks to Freak. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the board.
Yeah, good. Oh, boy, I thought it was Kemba
The
Walker.
game's not over yet.
How about to say he
We'll
done
see if
turned
one
beast
of
mode
these
on you,
teams
boy.
maintains more energy than the other going down the
I'm trying to hit him with that Okie
And
though.
guys, what's rough with the Hornets is that they were a consistent playoff fixture in the late 90s. Still, the team has never met goal for them in the coming years.
And he gets it to go. Stoudemire's got his second bucket
There
of
we
the
go,
night.
Stoudemire.
Big height advantage.
But she was stupid
right
as shit
there.
for
You know,
that
it's
shit
tough
while
to
I
bring
was
a
out.
big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Batum wide open. He fires. And it's the
Damn.
Hornets another 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Johnson outside.
Damn it.
Top of the key.
There you go.
Good.
Hey, it's almighty perks, not big goo-out. I mean, not big dog ballin'. It's almighty perks. I'm gonna put it up here for you.
All right, guys, I want to go over some things before we get back out there. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. One big reason
That's my kick right
is
there.
the scoring we got off turnovers. There's nothing that'll lift a team up like good defense leading to offense, and that's just the kind of thing.
Well, it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground getting to the
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Chris Bosh. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
Chris Bosh came to play tonight, guys, and that's a frightening prospect for an opposing team, because when you got a big who can score from anywhere like Bosh can, it doesn't take much to get him on a serious roll. Makes it.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you.
Yeah. Ooh. It's ZA to the ANNY. Pull up to your crib, then you see me go fly high.
Coming home. New York City, baby.
New York City, baby.
Honest, pretty excited. Mama, Pops, CC.
BRB.
Yeah, they're going to be there. Playing in front of them in the NBA uniform for the first time is going to be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's going to be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
What? It's a star crunch. Always been the star crunch been hard. Not that hard. I guess because it's cold, I guess.
On the road, looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Miami Heat are ready to get this thing started. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And Derek Williams is out with an injury. He'll be missed.
Kevin, you could tell when he went down in the last game that it wasn't good. And that news just confirms our worst fears. He's going to have to watch from the sideline, and I'm not sure how long he's going to be out.
And it's got to be an emotional.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Well, Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years, the Miami Heat missing the postseason last year, they'd end up a game back of the 8th spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year, and as the season wore on, they slowly fell out of that top 8.
And Freak throws it down.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
New York trailing. Pass to Thomas. O'Quinn dishes to Thomas. The shot no good. And Miami the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
A follow. That's good. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Wade. Shot from 12. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Roten with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Dishes to Thomas. And a follow.
That's him.
And he shoots.
That's him.
It's Thomas.
They're leaving him wide open.
That's 10 points for Aaron Aflalo. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Kurt Rambis and I had a chance to talk for just a bit. He said that slowing down
there you go.
Johnson will definitely be a big key for that.
That's why you should pass the fucking ball and stop being a ball.
And is able to shoot over the top of you. We just need to make sure that we're always right in his jersey, never losing track of him, and trying to force him into tough, contested shots. Guys, we'll see if they can slow him down.
Niggas ball halls, ain't they? Ooh, I made that nigga turn around.
Winslow kicks to Freak. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That would have been lucky had it fallen for shot selection.
Yeah,
That wasn't for shot selection, you stupid bitch.
It says all over it.
That's a brick.
Are you kidding me?
The Heat trail by 3. Johnson, the pass to Freak.
And fucking one.
Freak's got 6 points.
That's some shit I do in real life, and niggas will look at me like, bruh, really?
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Come on,
The bucket's
man.
good. He'll go to the
I was
line.
trying to get him to jump so I could
Shooting
swap
their first
it.
free throw of the night.
I was trying to shoot this shit.
And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he...
Let's see who won real quick. I'm trying to get somebody on to play with real quick. I know one person sleep. I won't play against some people that I ain't played against yet. Like, somebody kicked me. Hold up.
Ooh, hey, turn up. Ooh, hey, turn up. Come on, join my game. Well, come on. I done sent you too. Well, I done sent you too, but I tell you, this thing slick join the party.
Who that is?
Stop telling me to make him Instagram number. You want to send me your phone? So no, you ain't getting no Instagram. You can go make it yourself, boy.
You don't hear too many for New York. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Lance Thomas comes in for Porzingis.
Tell them let you get back with you. I gave you the GTI.
And new group in for the Heat. Amari Stoudemire, he's checked in for Whiteside.
Hey, yo, that was
Johnson
lucky.
comes in for Lou Aldang. Wade, he's checked in for Richardson. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. Thomas is out there with Anthony. Then there's a Flalo. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's O'Quinn, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
In a tough league like the NBA, here's where Miami sits right now in the league rankings. First in fewest turnovers a game. First in opponent points per game. And they are ranked third in limited opponent field goal shooting. That's always an impressive number. Anytime you're in the top three in that category, you're doing work.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers.
You using your phone as a mic?
In our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with.
You using your phone as a mic?
They are not going to do it for you.
And the Knicks making a change here. Seraphin's checked in. Knicks last season had a lot of problems.
Oh, I was about to say, this nigga make
showed all
using
over
his
the floor,
phone.
Greg. Now, and you played for this team. You know what it's like to play basketball in New York. Not a good record for them at home last year.
How about finishing 10 and 31 here and playing in front of a sold-out crowd every night? And one thing about New York, they're going to let you know when they're displeased. Worst home record in the East and second worst home record in the league.
And, you know, for the Knicks, there were a lot of reasons why they were bad at home. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage against at home, field goal defense, and third worst field goal percentage at home in the league.
So you gotta make it for me. Okay. Well, y'all got the demo of that. Battlefield.
And the Flalo drops them both.
And you know, commend the Knicks faithful. They still would sell this place out, and you have to give a shout out to the fans for sticking through what was a very difficult year. At least it has to get better.
Iron.
We not have school all week.
And here's Freak. He has 7. Stoudemire, the screen.
Yeah, but how do y'all got power?
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Wade, right side.
We don't got power.
The Knicks pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to.
You know how to go to school? That's alright, boy. I thought you're not getting off on.
To be able to have that kind of performance on the road, focused, purposeful, and productive, really solid. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Grimes.
Had to pull up. Had to pull up.
Freak's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
You know, steadying themselves. After a tough start, they're back on track. Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
It's good from about 19 feet. Freak's got 11 points. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
From deep McClello. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Oh, it went bad.